What's up, y'all? It's the Honest Movie Guy, and welcome to day 2 of the Advent Calendar reviews. Today, I'm going to review a movie I saw that I really enjoyed. I've been putting it off for years, finally decided to watch it. It is called Edward Scissorhands, made in 1990. Now, some might think, how is this a Christmas movie? Isn't kind of horror type, whatever. It is a Christmas type movie because the story that is being told takes place around Christmas, and then the story inside the story actually takes place at Christmas, around Christmas time as well. It was a very good movie. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. I'll let you know about it in this review. So for those who have gone, this is how it works. First, I give you a synopsis of the movie. Then I give you a spoiler-free review of the movie. And finally, I give you my honest rating and my honest recommendation. So let's jump in. The synopsis for Edward Scissorhands reads: an artificial man who is incompletely constructed and has scissors for hands leads a solitary life. Then one day, a suburban lady meets him and introduces him to her world. Alright, so the synopsis literally sums up what the movie is about. Edward is living in a house, I guess, or house-type mansion, castle type, whatever, establishment at the top of the hill. He lives by himself, and the suburban lady comes, finds him, and brings him home with her to live and brings him into her community and her life. Now, I want to start with the actors, Winona Ryder and Diane West, or Weiss, or how you say her name. They're in this. They were great, but I gotta commend Johnny Depp for his performance. Now, he doesn't have a lot of lines in this, but based off the facial expressions he portrayed, the body language, the little actions of his character, we were really able to understand, what Edward was feeling throughout the film. You were able to really connect with him and to relate with him and just, really feel for him and with him. So I really love that despite him not having a lot of lines, he was able to do that, because a lot of times some actors, that don't have a lot of lines like Johnny Depp did in this movie, they can't do it. Sometimes you only feel some emotions, you feel none at all. You just might feel a bit. So I really like that he was able to just do it perfectly. It was a flawless performance in my opinion, and I was able really to relate with him. I also loved his portrayal because it really showed how, we feel when we're put in some situations that we don't really feel in. We feel out of place and we feel kind of awkward in them, and we try to deal with it and stuff like that. So I really did like how we got to see Edward in those situations, and we could kind of relate to how he was feeling because we felt that in our own lives as well. Now the plot, yeah, I liked it. I enjoyed it. I really liked how it was a story being told inside a story. All fairy tales are kind of cool in that sense. I really liked this one. It had nice development for the characters. You got to see the change in Edward. You got to see the community change one way towards Edward and then to another way towards Edward as well. So that was nice to see both sides of that. And you really got to see, the family change, especially the daughter, how she progressed throughout the film from, not liking Edward, and then kind of you saw that progression. So I did like that. One thing I really loved about this film was kind of the message in it that, just be true to yourself. And I also liked how it showed how quick people can switch up on you. To be honest with you, people got your back one day and the next day they turn on you for absolutely no reason. Things just spread and people don't really want to hear the truth. They just want to, hear what they want to hear, or hear the rumor and believe the rumor. So I really love that it kind of showed all that aspect of it. Now, IMDb gave this movie a 7.9. I could give this movie an 8.3 to an 8.5. I don't know why I really like this movie that much. I mean, I did explain some reasons why, but really just hit me different. Probably because I just felt like I really felt for Edward. I connected with him. I was rooting for him. It was beautiful to see, the progression throughout the film, how he changed, how the people changed towards him, and then getting to see, towards the ending with that whole flip with everybody. So I did just love it. I love the message in the film. Love the portrayal of Edward by Johnny Depp. I just think this is just a beautiful film. Beautiful is how I would describe this movie. It is just great. I got no complaints with it. It is very unique. Especially with how, some people might see it as, Edward seemed kind of dark and and weird and stuff like that based on how he looks, but it just has like a beautiful thing, you know, just be true to yourself and the right people come out and find you and love you for who you are. So this is an amazing movie. I really liked it. So I recommend you guys to go out, watch Edward Scissorhands. If you haven't seen it, if you have seen it, go out, watch it again. It is a beautiful movie and just enjoy it. That's it for this review. I'm the Honest Movie Guy. Make sure to like and subscribe below and tune in to more videos for the Advent Calendar reviews.